But hola Ray, hope you're doing well. No, Antonio's fucking gone! Look at him, Antonio. No, Antonio, come back. His little goblin hat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, he's back. Never mind. Welcome back, Antonio. You got room for one for PvP. Puff, if you will. Brady got me this minion, by the way. Thank you, Brady. Brady's the best. Got me little crow. It's Crowloo. It's little Crowloo. Flappy bird. Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't have a fucked up right leg though, because Peanut has a jacked up right leg, unfortunately. Not much we can do about it. I think that many special Kingdom Hearts ruined the franchise as a whole for you. I just wish that they had all been on console, not handhelds. That's what put me off of it. The fact that it was on... most of them were on the DS just pissed me off to no end. Oh, okay, we're going. Sweet. Not that game. But yeah, Aqua as a character and her story, that entire game was very good. Compelling. But I get that. But I think it's one of those things where the story is so discombobulated because of how they did it. It's like Final Fantasy 15. Except it was over the course of many years. So it was like, okay, DS, okay. And then we waited how long until they put out? And also I think part of it was just Square Enix's dumb assery with how they did contracts with constantly doing, what's it called? What are they called? Those things where they're only one. Exclusives. Doing deals with Nintendo for exclusives, doing deals with Sony for exclusives. Can you imagine how much money, how big of a studio Square Enix would be if they didn't do exclusives? For all their games. They had all their games available on everything like a right upstanding company should do. I don't know, man. Antonio's alright, so I'll go White Mage. Where is Brady? Brady's on Dancer. I wanna focus Brady. I don't wanna look at his play. I'm sure he has a good play though. Alright, let's go. But definitely the format sucked. Well, actually, they did it before Xbox died. Exactly. And that's the point, right? That would have helped Xbox stay alive more as well. It would have helped out gaming in general as a whole. But they just, I don't know. Did their CEO just want to get in good with Sony? Did they want to get in good with fucking Nintendo? I don't get it. I'm sure, obviously, there's a level of business acumen going on there, but on the surface, they did gaming as a whole a very big disservice. And if it wasn't for some absolutely incredible IPs, I wouldn't even bother. Watch out, don't get pinched back, don't get pinched back. Nepotism? It's a Japanese company. Yeah. I mean, I assume that's what it is, right? Because that's just how Japanese business culture is to begin with. Nintendo Harbor being 7 years behind, they excluded them. I mean, that's why they left the SNES, right? Or the N64, because they want to switch over to discs for PlayStation. It's just a damn shame. Can you just imagine the landscape of video gaming right now if a company as big as Square had gotten even bigger. But to be fair, I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because with their their previous CEO and his penchant for NFTs, that kind of wasn't it. So I'm glad that they didn't really do too much in regards to that. But yeah, I didn't bother trying to get a console and playing Kingdom Hearts 3 because the time that passed between that and to piss you off. Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure. Alright, this team's got that dog in them. Just gotta be smart though. Alright, going for that A rank there. I mean, that is smart. That's bold. I couldn't be bothered with the spin-off for the most part. Same. NPCs market differences. Remember, in Asia, most of them still don't have a PC in the household. If they do, it's usually one for the family. Yeah, it's mostly mobile, right? It's mostly mobile. That's right, you're not so fucking brave now, though, are you? And I'm guessing, when were smartphones? I guess smartphones were they post handheld DS era? So I guess they really didn't have much of a choice then in regards to that in particular, I guess. Also, hello, was an M12, wanted to get some reps in as not healer for once. Valid, honestly. Run, understand? Somebody gotta use your LB to just stop the wave of incoming fools. Alright, Reggie, I wish I had my LB for these guys. That'd be swell. Alright, gotta go down in the middle. Gotta go to the pit. Gotta go to the pit. I'm being driven half mad by people doing weird shit anyway. That's unfortunate, right? People do be wilding. Was the M12 run in particular bad? Watch out for that red push from behind. Back on the paladin. Get him ready, fuck him up! Good job, Brady. Out of beta, PvP already. I'm sorry, we'll get to the stories here in a minute. I'm sorry, beta. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We are, however, losing spectacularly. Like, we're more than doubled up at this point. I went to a corner to avoid the 3 big AoEs. Then we got the personal AoEs, and this monk decided that they didn't want to move. And I'm just like, bitch, I'm not only the tank, but I'm the paladin. You will lose your game of chicken. Oh. So PC equals each market. Nintendo hardware can't handle modern engines. Mobile being considered console level wasn't until like 2020. So it really was PlayStation versus Xbox for, yeah. I mean, it should have been PlayStation but like you said, Eastern developer is going to favor consoles of their region over. And to be fair, there is the North American and European markets to deal with, right? Different kind of gamers, different kind of everything. But I think Kingdom Hearts was one of those things that could have been handled better and distributed better. Because we say that, and then we have stuff like Hironobu Sakaguchi making Lost Odyssey on Xbox, right? So there was some willingness to play ball, as it were. But I'm guessing that's also because Hironobu Sakaguchi didn't have much of a choice. I'm guessing it was in part because they just literally, okay, we would like to make a game. Who wants to help us out? Alright, we got that one. Blue's gonna be over here. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay, well. We're still losing spectacularly, by the way. Alright, I'm done with this fucking music. Ah, the silence of combat. There you go. Listen, we're not going to win at all, but this team does have that. I appreciate this team is willing to fight. They have a dog in them. It's not a very smart dog. it's not what I would call, you know. It is that 1 int level of puppy, but that's still more fun to me than. See, I mean, they're aggressive, but they also don't want to go on because, like, I don't want to get hurt. Does this team have Taco Riot's energy? Yes, they do, but unfortunately they're a little on the not smart side, so they're writing against themselves. They're buying corporate's bullshit, and unfortunately they're like, yeah, no, let's fucking go. And then it's like, oh wait, who are we going against? So it's one of those sessions. I need some music. I mean, we've already lost. We're at 500 points, so you know. Yeah, everyone's favorite fucking lo-fi synth. Look, listen, I ain't mad. We tried. 1 kill, 016. Antonio, he basically didn't get to LB many people because, you know what? Good job. Besides that, there was more of the instantly breaking transcendence before getting healed. Not my problem. And then M9, another DPS that kept dropping their cross AoE directly in the middle, so it was forced unsafe. So thanks, I'm tanking tanking Crooked. It sounds like it's time to start killing some fools. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the girls. At least they had that fight, and appreciate that. That's better than I had a game yesterday where I almost angrily typed into Alliance chat that at some point you are going to have to fight. Also, Fevered, per Sander and Solocord. I don't know if you saw. The Type 11 mining ship is now available for purchase in game. Which has some extra bonuses, some goodies on it that other ships don't have for mining. So if you're ever interested in mining in Elite Dangerous, the Type 11, oh, it's very shiny. It doesn't have the capacity that the Plipper does, but it's made literally for mining. So worth a look at for sure too. I don't know. I think it's in Nara. Is it? I think there's another website that allows you to look at all the builds. So you can just build it on their website. You don't actually have to, go in game. But there's a website that does that. I'm sure you already know which one it is. I fucking forget the name of it, but yeah, shiny. They released it too. It took them too long to release it though. I wanted it before that I could get the Plipper. I put like $500 million into my Plipper. So now, out of sheer spite, I can't use anything but my Plipper. That's a lie. That's a lie. I can still sell. Most of my stuff, it costs that much because it's engineered. So the parts are very expensive. But I can just sell the Plipper back, take those parts out, and put it into the Type 11. I'll have to take a look at the Type 11. And see what I think of the ship as a whole. I looked at it before, but then I was like, I don't want it because it was pay to mine. How about a Mandalay? Oh, Mandalay is such a good ship. The other day, and I've been flying around. Mandalay is, I started, so old school used to be Asp Scout. That was like the all-around ship for smaller ships. And I loved it, but then there was another one, and then the Mandalay. Mandalay is just fantastic. It can do everything. Everything that you want, and the canopy is just beautiful. You are out there. I love it. I sold a Mandalay. I sold it because the Caspian and all that, but Mandalay is still a very good option. Yeah, I'll do more, Antonio. Just gonna check my submarines real quick. I forgot that today was submarine day. So, in about 10 minutes. No! Okay, well, I have to go buy more components. But yeah, Mandalay is good, and there's some ship builds that are just stupid. I think like the old school... God, what's it called? The Star Wars longship. The Anaconda. Fully decking out an Anaconda was usually about 1 billion credits job. If you wanted it completely done right. So some of the ships are just stupid. But that's old school. That's like 10 years ago. Mandalay, now Caspian, all the new ships are just incredible. Alright, how much money did we get today from submarines? Let's see. Get out of my bags. Trash. Away. Something, un forastero. Okay, pure cash money. We have, let's see, not a lot apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. What the shit is this? Apparently my submarines are just a little camera shy and are afraid to show off the big bucks. Haha, Yoshi P, since you're watching, look at us. We don't make that much money. Teehee, don't nerf us. You're describing you, so thanks. No, Iggy, you don't tank off center because you're tired of the DPS standing right by you. You do it because you got 2 burritos in each hand. You know what? I stand by that. That's 4 burritos for those counting at home because I can't count. And 1900s la. Hey, anybody got a Skull's Claw just laying around somewhere from Eureka? All right, I'm not going to Aether. Famfrit, let's go. Four burritos with a stripper name. And they called them four burritos long back. Why? Gotta come to the show. I'm sorry. We're here to. This is a show, and not to. I swear, you standing on top of me makes me so. I'm so sorry. I will. Yell at me, cabron. What is the point of a friendship as long as ours if you can't tell me to move the fuck out the way? Just be like, move, bitch. And then like, oh, my bad. Do I be a bro and save him? Do I murder his ass? Well, we found the answers 2 weeks in a fucking row, haven't we? Or were you just thinking it through and so you didn't actually arrive at a conclusion one way or the other because you're still thinking about it? I respect that. The secret third option, do nothing. I respect it. Mira, I'm on board. It's on. It is. I am with you. It is my. The onus of not standing by the tank is on me. I think what it is. Be real with you, porque, and this is just a preview into the brain of a streamer, which is very unfortunate. Because I just off tanked with you, and I have to be next to you, and then I just went live. My brain is still stuck on this lane and hasn't shifted over completely to DPS. So I'm somewhere in between that. If I wasn't off tanking, there ain't no way I would do that. But because, and that's the real reason. I think anyway. By the way, start saving up your tomes. We get relics on Tuesday. It's going to be probably 1,500 tomes to get your first one. Oh my god, do you think Windy Dandelion's looking at a tattoo on my back? Oh my god, they're like, oh my god, what's a tattoo? How do I get a tattoo? You don't. You had to go back in time, son, Windy Dandelion. They're totally looking at my tattoo. Listen to mobile for kitchen things? Okay. That's the trick. Alright, I'm a fan for it. I forgot. Ooh, gross. Goodies. I'll figure out how to do it again. I will give you $1 if you queue up Move Bitch as you hit him with a tank buster. Wow. Or don't save, since odds are it will take more than 1,500 tomes of stuff to unlock the actual next step. So far, they've been pretty consistent with this since Endwalker, though, so I can't imagine it'll be anything more than 1,500. Because those first steps, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, were all 1,500 as well. Hola, Zera. So, and also for this expansion, so I think they have a system that they like. They took the Endwalker one and added it to this expansion, and it seems to be working well, so I'm content. I'm more worried about the bullshit step we have to do. I hope it involves Oculent Crescent, give me a reason to be back in there. It's probably going to be a one-time step. It will take 1,500, but the prereqs will be more than 1,500 tomes of content. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, there is that. You're right, because of all the roulettes we have to. I don't think this will be an all roulettes one, though. I'm still crossing my fingers for books. Give me books. Give me books. How's it going, Zero? I hope you've been well. I desire to return to OC also drops tomes. Yeah. Not as much, though, because you got to do a lot of CEs for that. Repair.
Caliente.
Thanks to @BetaFlame00 for my sub gift.
Ah, shit. Franco, thank you for hitting that button. Let me know what you want to vote for. You and Beta both get a vote. Exclamation mark toppings. Today we're just going to be doing finish off role quests and other story quests and making sure that, again, if you want to do them, you want to listen, don't get caught slipping. The moon, before we got Feyna, had quests you had to do in order to access Feyna. So make sure you go at least there if you're interested in doing the new planet for cosmic exploration. and do your story quest so you can actually progress to the new planet on day 1. If you want that mount, you want that glam, you want those goodies, that's future me probably. Okay, but future you is just a few days away. Blue. Okay, thank you. Future you is just this is days. This isn't weeks or anything. Blue is up to 11. Beta is always green because he likes the color green. Red, what the fuck? I tabbed back from Nightbot and now I have to go back and change that to 10 and put this up to 10. How dare you? Get fucked? Wow. Wow. Alright, let's keep on repairing, shipping out our ships. Shipping out our subs. I am looking forward though to not doing this anymore. Once I get to 1 billion, I'm done. I'm done. I'll buy the mounts that I'm lacking. The chaotic raid or whatever the fuck it was called mount. I still feel like I can earn the once they change the criterion system to the new system of advanced and all that. I feel like maybe then I can maybe do the thing. Okay, calm down, Bezos. I mean, it's feasible. It's much easier to do it in this game. There's that one dude who hit almost 1 trillion from doing submarines for like 7 years. I'm close to buying the squirrel. Ooh, how much is a squirrel? I'm assuming it's like 80 million or something dumb. 80 mil? Yep. Yeah. Do you know what it's called? You have 130. You could do it. My next thing to buy are the stupid gold mounts. Not because I want them, but for the collection. To be fair though, it's a breezy. How's it going, breezy? What'd it do? Alright, that's sorted out. Let's switch on over to thingy. How goes the Animal Crossing update? Are you enjoying it? Just waking up. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing alright. I'm actually very tired. I'm like pretty sleepy. My sleep schedule has gone wonky. Full on wonk. It's fucky at this point. Alright, I can get one more repair out of that, but I'll go buy more things anyway. Today it's so good. I've been really obsessed with the game again. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I've been lurking, watching. Still not understanding Animal Crossing. How goes your trip? You're trying to get, was it all cats you were trying to get yesterday? But yeah, Mimi's been playing it as well. All wolves, it's all wolves. Gotcha. It's all puppies. But yeah, I've seen Mimi go through the ups and downs of trying to get her favorite villagers. So I hope your luck treats you kindly, because I know it can be random as heck. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm tired. By the way, Beta didn't even say thank you after I put his monstrosity on display right there. Look at it. You can see it right there. Solu, what's that cactuar riding? There's a cactuar riding the Furby, by the way. In front of the lights, so you can actually see it with the other pink Furby behind it. Don't I know it? I've had some long villager hunts in the past, and yeah, no doubt. I mean, that is one of the end games of that game, right? Of just trying to find literally what you want for it. So may it be a quick and uneventful journey to getting those. Oh look, somebody already bought these out. Can I make these myself? Yes. Am I gonna? No. Why? The lazy bitchitis has me. Skull claws. Skull's Claw. Not even any for sale. What I would do to have one at 5 million, I would buy it right here, right now. I never decorate, honestly. Yeah. Alright, we got some of that. Back to Behemoth. But yeah, obviously after being yelled at by Cow yesterday, my Christmas decorations have been removed. My tinsel gone. My little reindeer gone. But you can also see the Signalis poster. You can also see my Alpha, my Tonberry, the faux commander back there. You got my son Danamazu. I'm still working on how I want my background to look, because right now it's not really it's really not where I need it to be. It's actually kind of lacking, but you know. But it's still Christmas somewhere in the world. Yes, I agree, Wolfie. It sure is Christmas somewhere in the world right now. Oh shit! There you go. Oh no, Bonk Buddy about to get in trouble. Alright, what do we got here? Submersibles. Give me money. 4, 5, 4. That's actually pretty good. Somewhere it is Christ Mass. It is indeed. I hate this so much. Why? You know what? I complain about. I'll never play Final Fantasy XI because there's too many fucking menus. This game's the same thing. The amount of menus this fucking game has and makes you go through. Yes, I'm sure. Ooh, that's really good. Sub question: do they have to be max level to get more of those? No, but the more levels you have, the better your stats, the more you're likely to retrieve. The area that they get sent to retrieve are ARR areas. So I think somewhere around level 85 is when you can really start cashing in. But you can honestly start trying to get those in ARR. I think they were introduced in either late Heavensward or early Stormblood. It's like level 90. You should be able to cash in. But obviously, the higher level that it is, so every time you level up a submarine, every level you get stats. Sometimes it's speed, sometimes it's how much you recover. Are there still bad, returns? Yeah, like I just had one that was like 400, 500 grand. Which you could say 500 grand's a lot of money, Solu, for doing nothing. It's true. But I also have submarines that have brought me back upwards of 2 million on one trip. Rare, but it can happen. But I know I need to put certain parts into it. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other discussion in regards to what kind of build you want. There's a lot of theory crafting, a lot of theory in general about what's the best build, what gets you thing. You can do a 24-hour route versus a 36-hour route. There's a lot to be discussed in regards to what you want to do. My build is the same as it was in college, which is a suck build. Shark, ukulele, and coelacanth. This is what used to be like the build, probably like an expansion ago. Still viable, but there's some people who absolutely have to min-max the ever-living heck out of this and run the tightest 24-hour returns, which eventually you're going to a lot less zones because it's that fast. But you're also, because you're doing it more often, the thinking is you have more attempts at it. So if you get one very bad 36-hour submarine, you're waiting you're 72 hours for another chance, right? Whereas one a day here, you're popping a chance. So there's a good chance that you'll get good stuff. And eventually, over the long term, it's meant to be more money. But, do you want to check this every single day? Do you want to do this every day? I don't. I need to min-max it. I just want suck. Suck is pretty solid, but then you do have to upgrade to like the what's it called? The modified versions of the parts, because those are again better stats, better timing, better just about everything. This is all trash I do not need. Alright, let's see what we did. This is gonna be a lot of money. A lot of money for doing nothing. Hashtag rich life. I mean, I did something. It was a lot of work to get to this point. Alright, this is gonna be yeah, that's pretty good. 8, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, almost 1.9 million from one submarine. Duke, thank you very much for that 115 streak, dude. That is a long streak. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, almost 2 million. This is not common, by the way. This is a rare occurrence here to get that many of that. I ain't mad. But yeah, that's not exactly common to get that. Alright, come back to the guild house. Room for 2 PvP front lines? Front lines? Anybody? I'll jot that down. Yeah, so you want shark. I mean, it's SSUC. If you type into 14 into Google XIV SSUC submersible, please include submersible and not just 14 suck, because that is a whole other search you'll be doing, and it'll come up with the zones you want to go to and that sort of stuff. And also I can just take screenshots for you if need be. I'm just crafting your hand land gear from 7.3 so that I can craft the new combat gear we got. Yeah, it's a problem. Antonio, are you still there? The fuck? Get off my... Go away. Jesus Christ. Gross. Who else is on here that shouldn't be on here? God, this Cora Blossom person. I'm kidding. The Zikari Sato nerd? Gross. I was kind of behind on that stuff because I've been consumed by other games, but I mean, game's not going anywhere, right? We're not getting the new expansion until what? December at the earliest. We still have 7.5 in after FanFest, so late April. I get it. May as well be on cruise control. Like, I actually downloaded World of Warcraft last night. Gross. I know. But the pre-patch event started for that, so it's easy leveling. So I get that. Always gotta have other games on the go, otherwise you end up like me in Eureka. What are your thoughts on the upcoming expansion? Any ideas what it might be? Or I have no idea. I have theories about where the general story is gonna go, and it's mostly been Rosa telling me theories, and I'm like, that sounds good. I think they've been, like Corey, I think they've been pointing at a lot of things in regards to the game already, like the similarities between Living Memory and the Moon, and the other shards. As for where we're gonna go, I have no idea. I like that Clive's mom is voicing the green-scaled Al Ross, so I'm curious as to where that's gonna go. I'm really just in cruise control mode with this game. I'm curious about the next patch and what they're going to do there. And as for the broader route of the game, I think it's going in a good way mechanically, but story-wise, I couldn't tell you. I'm one of those people like who gets surprised every single time they see something like, oh my god, how did that happen? You setting up for something explosive? Yeah. So 7.5 should be solid. I'll blink twice if you need help, Solu. No, I'm fine. I bought the last WoW expansion and then I never even bothered playing it. Didn't play it. So we'll see how much I stick to it. Beta, you're playing with Nick, right? I'm guessing. So I'll be there. I'll do some leveling and then see if the new X-Pack sticks. You play mostly alone? Gotcha. Well, maybe we can play a little bit. The new UI editor is actually really good. Yeah, so apparently I set that up already, beta. I was able to recreate my UI like I have it in this game. Your horde? Gross. I'm gonna kick you out of my guild. I'm not. Alright then, well, meet me at the arena in Stranglethorn Vale then, fool. Yeah, I mean, Breezy, and to Sandra's pointer, they have been mentioning we're gonna get reborn again. I don't know. I keep hearing that quote, and I don't know what the original quote is, so I couldn't tell you what the original quote is, what Yoshi P said in regards to being reborn. I know what I want from the game. I know I want the game to get a facelift in regards to systems. The HD treatment has been very good for the game. The HD treatment has been fantastic. Dawn Trail is my second favorite expansion at this point, more so than Endwalker, which is Saints because I really like the Endwalker. 7.4 MSQ. Oh, I'll shut my whore mouth then. Yeah. 7.4 was a good transition point. It was a good pivot point onto another story. And I'm not going to talk anymore because I don't want to ruin anything for you, but yes. You haven't done it yet? Why not? Okay, I respect that. I have no rebuttal to that. I don't know if you heard her. She said, "'Cause I'm lazy." Fair. I like 7.4 a lot. I thought 7.4 story, Breezy, let me know when you get through it, because the VA work in 7.4 was phenomenal. I loved it. Like well, I mean, when I say that, Breezy, I don't mean MSQ. MSQ is okay. It has issues. Yeah, boy. Man, are there? I could pick apart things about the MSQ, but I think overall, keeping in mind the dungeons, the trials, the themes, the music, the raid tier, the EX trials, the Unreals. Not you, Suzaku. As a whole, the game Dawn Trail was fantastic. They introduced a lot of quality of life. Fucking command menu, my beloved. This thing right here, this thing. The game, they just did so much good with Dawn Trail. It's just a shame that people are mad at it because the MSQ wasn't, look at us, we're the star, sort of deal. But there are some fair points about the story, and that's fair and valid. I paused just after the dungeon. Still haven't gotten to the trial yet. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. You're in a good point. I didn't really care for the story points in 7.1, 7.2, 7.3. But 7.4 turned the MSQ. It didn't turn it around for me. It was just like, okay, this is going somewhere neat. Tell me more. And then the MSQ ended like, ah. So based off of 7.4, wherever we're going, I'm curious. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. They feel a bit short. Yeah, a little bit. There's a joke there. I'm not going to go into because spoilers. But there's a joke there. But yeah, overall, I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere good. It feels like we're going somewhere good. And systems-wise, the game is getting to a place where they're solidifying certain systems, and I think they've learned a lot because I think they particularly learned to not do that shit anymore with the Fork Tower, what they did there with the Fork Tower and OC. I think they got so much backlash over that's never going to happen again, right? They're not going to do some Eureka-style bullshit again, right? Right? I'll do all the Dawn Trail story stuff once it's all over. It's just skip 7.1, 2, and 3, and I'll tell you the important parts. Cause you'll just get angry and quit out. And then just do 7.4. I will log in for your house and hope I get more free logins for it. That's fair. That's fair. I just didn't like Calyx. I have difficulties taking any kind of super genius child boss as a boss. Antonio, want to do some PvP? I have issues with child genius. Is this super genius mastermind? No, I was a kid once. Granted, I was, but still. They keep making fights that trigger my motion sickness. I'm going to have to quit, unfortunately. I mean, that's just dancing green. What else gave you motion sickness? But someone will take another 7 years for them to do it once more, probably. Hopefully not the standard. Listen, they need to get it into their heads. They don't have to be fancy with how you get into content. You have a duty finder system, fucking use it. Give us access. Give us access. Let us get in there. Why make that? Did we not learn anything from all the keys we had to get in fucking World of Warcraft? Do you remember the key system to get into the Black Temple? You remember that quest line? That's what they do with the thing that was the last boss from Gotcha. Well, if you quit beta, can I have your stuff? Can I have your stuff? No, I haven't got a chance to log in yet, Sander. Though I was talking to Fevered about the Type 11. I'm not sure I want it. I have the Pelipper ready to go for that. I guess I need to look again. Though I know that the shooty shoot for laser mining on the Type 11 is really good. Like really good. 11 is broken OP. Yeah. Yeah, I might just sell my Pelipper. I like the Pelipper. It was very good for thing. But I think that does the Type 11 have what's the cargo capacity on the Type 11? And what I wish for that they still haven't done yet is implement faux hollows currency on the currency window. Are you having to go to Idleshire and speak? Yeah, I mean that's one of my problems as a whole, Breeze. And first of all, 100% correct. My biggest issue with 11, what the fuck, 14, is that systems-wise, no, I don't want to be a theologian, son of a bitch. There goes my XP for the day. All right, let's go. It's immediate. Mine's like 4 times as fast. Yeah, so it's a matter of okay. The systems in this game suck, Breezy. The systems are not uniform across the board from ARR to Dawn Trail. You have the fate system isn't uniform. The menus aren't uniform. There's an insane amount of clutter that needs to be trimmed off and made and just unified across. The experience should be the same from ARR to Dawn Trail in regards to systems, menus, and all that. Stop giving me fucking currencies from the deep dungeon so that I can do something cargo space. Oh, that's not a lot. Can I give it to some of the fancy, larger, like the type, like the 5 cargo rack that we just got from the CG? But yeah, that's my only complaint about the game as a whole. The systems as a whole need to be made uniform. It's sloppy work, and I get that I know why they do it, because it takes dev time away from other things. As a size 6 as the largest. Okay, so I should be able to use the new level 5 enhanced space cargo rack that I just got from the CG. But I mean, I guess the entire point of that is bring your... I mean, I suppose it's easy enough to bring my God, what's it called? The big ship. Bring the big ship, park it in the system that I want, and then just shuttle all my stuff onto the thing, and then use the Pelipper to transport it to a vendor, I guess, would be the ideal way to work that. I mean, that's fair. I guess I have to sell my Imperial ship after all. We're about to get sandwiched. No, this might pull some of them away. Let's go over here to be greedy. Be greedy. You with the soup bowl. Be brave, be bold. Jump your carrier to the ring and then dip back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. Bring the carrier over and then just drop everything off in the carrier and then flipper to whatever vendor wants to buy my stuff. Yeah, okay. Cool. How expensive is it? I haven't even seen what it costs in game. I barely have 1.5 billion, so it might not even be enough. No, you wieners, come over here and fight. We're taking notes. They're over here fighting, building a battle high. Okay, this is the opposite of my previous team. This team is... They ain't got that dog in. We'll see if they got the dog in. That dog's about to get beat up. Look over here. Friends, A rank. It's 16 mil. That's not bad at all. What the hell? Okay, well, shit. Let's go. And I can keep my engineered parts at the carrier and then swap back and forth. Did you see the preview of the new relic steps? No, they look amazing. I didn't see them at all. Is it? I saw that they updated the site for the thing. Oh, I'm excited, Zara. I'm excited. I want my relics on the special site. I was wondering why we hadn't gotten the patch yet. And of course, since they're giving us 770, 780 relics, 780, right? It should be 780. It doesn't make any sense to release it before the tome weapon can be bought, which will be this Tuesday. So I can get my Black Mage tome weapon on Tuesday and then get a tank relic. Whatever. We're gonna so die. We gotta go fight, friends. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna. To me, my knights. All right, we finally have people over here. Let's go. I haven't seen it all those over, but I'm very excited. I need to go look. I want to see. Never die. We're all gonna die because they have battle high and we don't. They're downloading it, you bastard. Wait, downloading what? You were gonna play it anyway. Don't be blaming me. All right, another submarine question. Would it be better to just wait until I have at least one sub at max level? Well, you need to unlock the zones. Is the important thing, Breezy. So that's step one. So you need to unlock the other submarines via zones. I would use your one submarine. If you have access to all 4 submarines because they've already been unlocked, then great. I'd start leveling them as soon as possible. Okay. Make the base parts, start leveling them now because the more levels they have, the better. But I would not tarry on that because it is going to be a prolonged thing to get going. So get them going, get them things, be ready to spend money. This is what happens when you don't fight. I never kind of go. Well, no, I'm talking like millions upon millions. But you're gonna have to spend some cash to get some parts. You can also just farm it all if you don't mind farming it. It's gonna be a lot of GC seals. Some of the other parts are kind of rare, like that can only be attained via PvP pacifist run. This is a no-kill PvP run. It shouldn't be able to. This map, it's literally the worst version of Shatter. I see what we got over here. Are there people on range? It's not even that. No, it's just people don't want to. We didn't fight initially, Antonio. They all were fighting each other for like a solid 5 minutes, which means that they all have battle highs. So they're gonna, of course, they're gonna have damage us every single time. Okay, good job. Nobody fights. I mean, to be fair, we did get points initially to go to, which is fair. You got to get those points, but then you actually have to get in there and start fighting. It's a PvP match. You're just gonna chill. I mean, considering at this point we can still pull it off. I feel like this team is willing to fight. We're just at a disadvantage because of that. It's okay. We'll start throwing hands here. We gotta go down there and get that A rank though. Oh, speaking of an A rank, if you want some S tier streaming, I already fucked it all up. Son of a bitch, mods! Thank you, mods, for shouting us out. Speaking of S tier streaming, welcome to my stream. No, I'm joking. Go follow Psyche. She streams on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Come hang out. We'd love to have you back. She's gonna get dunked on me. Also, listen, Bestie, we get dunked together. Okay, what are besties if not to be dunked with in combination?
Caliente.
Breakfast, thank you very much for those 18 months. I super appreciate that. You ain't gotta do it, but I appreciate it all the same. Welcome on in. And welcome back. But yeah, no, go follow Psyche. She streams on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow with some Witcher 3, right? Witcher 3 tomorrow, right? Not more Project Zomboid, right, bestie? Regardless of what she streams, though, you'll enjoy yourself. So come back and hang out with us for realsies, for realsies. Well, yeah, now that Dog Goblin fucking died. Now that, you know, poor Dog Goblin the second got blasted. It's time. Long live Dog Goblin the third. Exactly. Rest in peace, Dog Goblin the second. Long live Dog Goblin the third. Sorry, I'm in a little PvP match here, trying to throw some hands. It's not working too well for us. We're getting blasted. Yeah, but go take care of yourself. Go forth, get food. Go forth, get water. Do yourself some kindness and look after yourself. It gave me something to go blast zombies. It gave me a gun right away. Nice. It really said, "Bitch, you wasted all your ammo by not using it." Yeah, it do be like that. But obviously, ain't no one keeping Dog Goblin down. Hola, Finny. I have a PSA. If you can make a turn while driving with one hand and put the French fries down and drive. That's my trick. Never mind. Never mind. Please drive safely. Driving is not a right, it is a privilege. The fries will still be there when you get to the red light, and then you just stuff as many as you can in your mouth. But yeah, no, go follow Psyche. Again, streams a variety of games. Gonna be doing eventually a Cyberpunk playthrough this time where she beats the game this year. It's gonna be great. Gonna be doing some more, obviously some Project Zomboid, some Witcher 3 first time playthrough, and a variety of games as a whole. So come on back. As for myself, my name is Thomas Cornet. I'm a moderator for Psyche and Head Kitten. Norman Die! And a broadcaster in my own right. My current game is Mass Effect 3. We finished Mass Effect 2 last night, by the way. And Tally is absolutely alive. Not dead in any shape, way, or form. Nice. To be fair, I listened to chat. That's my excuse. Okay, I listened to chat, and chat got her killed. And so I spent the entire second half of stream redoing the suicide mission to get her back. The funny part was no one noticed that she fucking died. There was just a coffin at the very end. Like, wow, that's weird. Who's that coffin belong to? Oh, that coffin must be symbolic in nature for, you know, the crew members that died. It was just one. Let's see. Only one person died, but we just assumed it was. Thank Jesus, that's over. I used to like Pepsi, sure. I don't even gotta look at my stats. That was a terrible game. So yeah, we were like, wow. And then I went around talking to everybody. And then I went down to Tally's station, and Tally wasn't there. I was like, that's weird. She doesn't roam, right? So she's not like somewhere else in the ship. And I went for, you know, a little while. Doop-de-doop. Let's go around to Normandy, see where Tally is. Apparently she's fucking dead. There was a 2-second clip where she was on the ground, but like, okay, she's just tired after the fight. Is I hadn't clicked in. I was like, okay, no, she's just tired. It's fine. But no, she was not okay. So I had to redo the entire suicide mission. And then apparently we take Garrus and Grunt with you. That's a bad thing for the very last boss encounter. But we corrected our mistake. I would have lived with the mistake if it had been solely me. But since it was a collaborative fuck up, I was like, okay, cool. Let's redo that. And then we did Arrival, and then we started Mass Effect 3 last night. What did you send her on? She was in the ventilation shaft, so that part was fine. She was safe until the very end. The problem was, when you go to the suicide mission, there's a total score you have to meet. And if you bring Grunt and Garrus with you, a giant chunk of that total required to be able to tell whether someone will survive or not. And as it turns out, our score was not high enough, so we were gonna lose somebody, and that happened to be Tally since she's at the top of the list. But we saved her initially. I chose that correctly. It was just an overall oopsies at the very end of all things. Every other decision, I managed to guess correctly. Not that it's super difficult to guess what it is, but you know. It was just as always, as is every streamer's bane, it was a mathematical issue. Also, Solo, guess why Tally? Why was she top of the? Why was she the one that died? Or why? Because I had all their loyalty missions done. I went through and I played the entire game. And she returned. Then in the new timeline, I wasn't there to stop chat going off the rails. It's true, PK. Oh, Morden is. So since I sent him back. With the rest of the crew, he was removed as top death. Okay. I was surprised you started stream so late that day, but I get you wanted to be well rested to make the right decisions. Exactly, Corey. Chat, the whole of chat. Nobody will stop me, beta, so yes, all of chat. I blame everyone. Hola, Malaya. Nothing at all happened to Tally ever? No, but I did have to turn her down, though, because accidentally he was like, hey, Tally, I kind of like you. This is a Liara run, so I'm like, my blue wife I need to stay loyal to her. So look, kill Tally. No, chat did, Jurek. I went back and nobly spent another hour redoing the suicide mission so she could be brought back to life. Blue waifu will know what you did with Kelly. Listen! Where do you think Kelly got the Asari stripper outfit from, Wolfie? Where do you think she got it from? From Liara. What's going on, Max? It's a good thing you haven't killed Morden again. Listen, you shoot Morden solos in the back once, and you get a reputation. Super easy, just opposite of what Miranda says. Literally, Corey. Literally. All right, we have room for 2 for PvP for front lines. The games are terrible. They're bad. Don't tell Finny I said that though. Whatever you do, don't tell Finny that the games have been utter just hot garbage. You still have your Morden doll. Yes, Morden, he's in the... apparently he's in a bin because when we moved over, I didn't get to put him right. I have to get him... I have to dig him out. Since the balance is without Zaid and Kasumi, and Zaid has as many defense points as Grunt. Gotcha, okay. Also, since it's Psyche's raid, by the way, if you didn't know, thank you, Sandra, again for the information. The Type 11 is now available for purchase in-game. You can now get yourself a Type 11 without paying real money. I think it's out now. If you want to go mining, it's stupidly overpowered, as it turns out. Since there's talking space games. You should have him ride the Furby DJ like it's a sandworm. You mean like the Cactuars right now? There's a Cactuar over there. I will put Morden on. It is not yet, so I have to pick one up and feed my Panther Clipper. So on OG released of Mass Effect 2, if you brought Garrus and like Jacob, somebody would die already. Really? The OG sounds kind of... I'm kind of scared of whatever next Mass Effect game we get. Because it sounds like on release, every single Mass Effect had a lot of jank to it, and then eventually it was corrected. And it's like, hell yeah. But sometimes it takes a long time. The Brigade also needs help in 82 Eridani. Really? Okay. I'll have to look at the faction thingy to see what up. But that's interesting, Sam. I didn't know all this. I mean, obviously, it's much easier now in the Legendary Edition to... anybody else, by the way, for Frontlines, before I send this off into the mines of PvP? Where are we? Oh, I'm already captain it. I'll queue this up, but I need to go spend some wolf marks. Did you relog? Okay. It's a research plan. Okay. But yeah, so we started Mass Effect 3. I adjusted my Shepard once again to look more like me. It's a little bit closer. I just need a mod that puts shades on Shepard, and then it'll be like, oh my god, it's him. We got to Mars last night as the introductory mission, and that's where we're at. So we didn't get to play a lot because Arrival took a hot minute to get through it all. So yeah, we'll be starting that tonight. Should be a lot of fun. I've only ever played the games once, so it's a second time playthrough. And I am committed to certain actions. Because I want Morden Solus to live, which I don't think I can do anymore. Because that requires you to put a bullet in somebody in the first game. But we'll go down that route again and see what we can do there. Alright, once Santana gets back here, I'll get us going. Who's this? That's fine, we just take Morden. Look at him. Like me, he's like half just giant noggin. Yeah, unless you destroy Malon's data, right, Morden? Who would do that? Who would? Who would do that? Who? I just think it's not lore accurate for you. Wow. All right, let's go. Make sure you're on the classes you want to get XP on. And not like my dumb ass and be in the wrong class. Who would do that? Who indeed, Max? Who indeed? Yeah. So again, a lot of fun. I've only having a second playthrough. I'm choosing more renegade options for flavor. But I'm mostly. I mean, I was maxed out Paragon in the previous in Mass Effect 2 because by virtue of the modifiers and carryover. Also, I'm just not a dickhead, so I don't really do a lot of renegade choices because they seem. It's not to say that you're a bad person if you choose renegade. It's just some of the options are felt like Shepard's being mean to just be mean for about it. Like it didn't feel like there was substance behind some of those renegade options, and I don't. I mean, I don't get off on that. So I play it by how I'm feeling, how I'm vibing that day. And if there's a good renegade option, I don't shy away from it. But it has to have some sort of substance to it to be go down that route essentially. Renegade really is a you have to know the results to do it and making it feel good, or just hey, that sounds like it's okay. Let's pick that instead, and then it's not. But I had like 3 bars of Renegade, so obviously I'm willing to go down that route. So it'll be a mostly Paragon, Renegade on the side sort of playthrough. Minimal war crimes, but oh, there's some war crimes. Let's see, and taking each red option you can take. Yeah. There's something in Renegade where you're, and I don't, I'm like, again, if you give me a good story reason to go down that route, I'll go. Let's go on a journey together. But in the second game, it just, maybe it was just the way it was worded as a BioWare prompt that I was like, no, that's kind of mean. I'm not going to say that to somebody who's just lost all these people. You kill 300,000 Batarians and all of a sudden you get a reputation. There are a handful of renegade actions I take without fail, usually having to do with who is on the receiving end of what I'm about of what you're about to do. Yup. There are renegades where you're actually just the bad guy, but also some that are 100% the best way to deal with other people who are and also there was a couple of to that, Derek. There were a couple of renegade options in the second game where the Paragon option felt like it was I'm this super righteous, I'm on this righteous path, and so forget my friends, forget the very human aspect of the situation, and the righteous path is more important. I'm like, my friend is literally right here. And the renegade option was to forego, the greater good, and instead show some kindness to my companion. I was like, okay, well, that's an easy option. That's an easy renegade right there. I'm not gonna go down that route just because and obviously again, if you're farming certain points, then obviously there are easier choices where you can just be a dick for the sake of being a dick because you want to pump up that renegade bar. That's fine. But it's just for me personally. Some of those choices are like, I don't know about that. Pushing the guy out the window. You always push the guy out the window, though. That's not even a choice, Wolfie. You always push the guy out the window. Isn't it a renegade option to shut off the bad guys, the heretics? I think it was. I think it. No, I think was it. Yeah, I think killing them was the Paragon. Well, not the Paragon, but the top right choice. And just shutting them, reprogramming them was bottom right or something. The Paragon is reprogramming them into submission. There you go. Sanders got the right wording for it. Which Jack has some very colorful commentary on you being Paragon. Jack has a lot of commentary. She's not talking to me right now, by the way. I turned her down. I turned her down, and I was thinking last night as I was going through the Arrival DLC, like, oh, Tally's so sweet. I should romance her again on my next playthrough. Immediately after saying I would do like a Jack or Miranda playthrough next time. I just like Tally a lot. Your Renegades you can't skip. Guy out of the window, electric shock for the mechanic, and the Krogan headbutt. You have to do the Krogan headbutt. That's just fucking hilarious. Is it because she's First of all, how dare you, PK? Second of all, yeah. Yeah. No, I want to see more of Jack's story, but I'm also kind of cautious of the super hyper trauma relationship. Because I looked up the romance sequence with Jack there at the end of the second game, and it's just like I always call it whenever Psyche's just bawling her eyes out, the sad stripper look where it's just mascara everywhere, and it's like, okay, but why is this okay? Oh no. It's traumatic, yeah, and I get that the gist of what they're trying to get across is that she finally has a connection, she finally has some sort of healing, and so she's crying because of that. But it's like, how about we don't go there to begin with? How about we go to couples therapy to begin with? How about that? How about that's the first thing that you do with Jack? Couples therapy. Mostly just therapy for Jack. Traumatic plus romantic. Oh, traumatic. No, it's just trauma. I got tapestry needles and finished one part of your crochet balaclava. You're making a dessert crochet? How's that taste? Nice, Fanny. Good job. Is it a big project? I know Coda does a lot of knitting, crocheting. I'm not sure. Colorful in the sense of not safe to post on Twitch. Gotcha. But yeah, it's an interesting game. The choices obviously lead to some very, very hilarious, not like funny haha, not hilarious. Hilarious as in, that's fucked up. Kind of puts streamer in a bad position kind of way. And like I said in my previous playthrough, I did straight up just shoot Morden in the back. I got cornered by BioWare and their choices that they give you, and I on reflex hit the QTE. Just fucking murder. Happens to everybody, I'm sure, right? But yeah, well, that's our current game. After Mass Effect 3, we're going to be going to Neo 3, which comes out on February 6th. There will likely be somewhat of an intermission, with probably not for evening streams though, because Relics and Crafting will be day streams. I'm sorry, chat. We're going to have some more Final Fantasy 14 next week as well. I do intend to eventually do a day stream, seamless co-op Dark Souls 3 playthrough with Franco, since Psyche won't play it with me. I'm kidding. I play with Franco because I want to play with Franco. So that'll be a thing that happens at some point. I wonder what Rex thought of that. Oh wait. Oh, I shot him in the face. So, well, technically, PK, I didn't shoot Rex. If I recall correctly, Rex got very mad at me in the third game. For like no reason whatsoever. He just got really angry at me. So he jumps me. And I think I stuck the entire airport security team on him. I didn't even do it myself. Like, hey guys, security. We have an angry Krogan here. Forza Horizon 6 is getting housing better than 14. That's not saying much, but I look forward to that, Ash. Do we have? I'm sorry, I missed your earlier statements. What was said about Forza? I mean, I'll just click on your name and read up. Let me see. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Forza news soon. I got carried for Oh, gotcha. It was just that there's news soon. Gotcha, gotcha. We're going over here. Let's go. There's been dinner for today, wasn't there? I'm not sure. Solo, did you see the fucking nerd with the 100 wins mount? Yeah, I saw him. Franco said he saw somebody with a title. 300 wins, Finny. They're right there. 300 wins for the title. Disgusting. I know. I wish I had it. I wish I had the resolve. So what we're talking about here, this is 24 versus 24 versus 24 people, and like maybe 10 people know how to fight. Anyway, so as you can imagine, when you put 24 people versus 24 people versus 24 people in an MMO, you can imagine what that's like. So in order to get the mount, it's 100 wins. So you have to survive doing this map in particular and win it 100 times. The usual average win rate is in the 30 to 40% win rate. 30 to 40% win rate. So this was released in... Oh, we're playing. Oh, we're jumping? Wait, Max is jumping with somebody other than Finny and Brady? Wow. Wow, Max. We'll have updating the festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5 when it releases, because I'm gonna feel compelled to continue. If not, they'll probably keep it going or something. Who knows with what they've been doing over there. I'm surprised we're getting another Forza at all, if I'm being honest. No, wrong button! Alright, got him. You should watch the showcase sometime. Is there a period? Okay, I have to look it up. Is there a link for it in Solocord? I'm surprised Horizon 1 still seems popular. Just Forza Motorsport was kind of when the guy got you, so I guess I get confused by that. Which title is which? I mean, I like Forza Horizon 5 was the one we played, right? Look pretty with Mexico. This is like even a whole other tier above. The game was, excuse me, gorgeous. Got stomped. So, do you think I'll ever need more than 40 sanguine ciphers out of Center Fork Tower? I don't think so. Cause wait, I don't think everybody needs to have one, right? That's for you to instigate the raid. I don't think so. I mean, there's an achievement for 100 clears. It's got a very nice title there. I'm not sure if you're an achievement hunter of you know, that kind of brutality that you would do to yourself. But there is an achievement for that. I'd like 100 ciphers, but I don't know how it necessarily works. But that is a lot. Alright, how are we doing over there? Yep, they fell. That was a mistake. Alright. Every time you hear that little sound there, that's me getting an assist. I helped kill somebody. Don't hit the samurai! I mean, okay, they're dead. They know who they're targeting. They teased the mountain pass racing. Yeah, no, like speaking of racing games, Forza Horizon, and it baffles me that Gran Turismo 7 sold as many copies as it did with the launch that it had. I still wish I could get my money back for Gran Turismo. But Forza was fun. Forza was great. Like, I really enjoyed my play of that game. Yeah, Forza multi-platform now. It was before the PlayStation 2. But it's on the PlayStation 5, isn't it? No, it's not. Sorry, I looked this. Don't worry about it. That's right. Hey, look, a PvP match. Let's go. But yeah, I don't know how it works, Zara. Does everybody need one to enter the Fork Tower? Because if so, then yes. Because the PlayStation 2... Alright, we're going up here. We're fighting in front of their base. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we're gonna pinch yellow. I mean, pinching yellow here is a smart move. This is highly aggressive. And we don't want to get caught here, though. So start running. It was 100th win for I won like the second time in the map. Very nice. Good job, Stony. The safeguard system identification key is added to your inventory. Holy shit. Congrats. Very good work. Those mounts are... Listen, 100 wins is still 100 wins. I hope that we had the shot caller. It depends on your shot caller, I'm being honest. We've had one person on Primal NA here that's been attempting to do shot calling. And man, are those calls bad. But because they have the little danger bongos or whatever noise, it's always like... It's not very good. It's not what I call good call outs. It's not what I call good call outs. Go bust him up! Good job, team. I don't think I've ever won a PvP match when the danger bongos come out. Fucking feels that way, Corey. Honestly. Listen, I get it, but it's just a matter of opening your map and looking at where things are. Where things are at, and then going there and doing what you gotta do. Oh, red's here. That's not good. Okay, well, we're fucked. Run! Gotta get out of there. Well, we got them. I'm gonna say... away from those pinch points. Okay, well, red did a sturdy there. That's fair play. Have a good night, Osric. If you mean by going there, you mean being the first of your team to arrive and then a wave of opposing players is coming toward you like a stampede. That does happen on occasion. It's true. I'm surprised Horizon 6 on PS5 is later than because PS5 specific optimizations. Gotcha. Alright, the homies are coming over here, so we'll get this A rank for us. I think we just got pinched there by yellow, which is highly unfortunate. We can go fuck these up. Let's go, Antonio. Let's go. Antonio's already there. Let's go. What can we do here? Fuck, there goes my dot. That was juicy. Don't chase him. Don't go to red. That was beautiful. Don't get pinched by me being pinched by yellow actively. That sucks. That's fine. Nice try. That machinist wants to fuck around. Let's go. You're lucky with your bitch ass. We lost. But we did good. You think Northhorn will have its own set of phantom jobs? I think so. We did just get 3 more though, right? So it does beg the question. How many? 47 assists, by the way. Yeah, no, we tried our best. 9 and 39 for Finn. Max 6028. Yeah, I mean, we can only do so much. It was a close game. We just kept getting pinched, unfortunately. Alright, thank you, friends. I'm gonna switch on over to Harley. Good game. Unfortunately, we did not win. Didn't even level up, and we're close, so that's fine. Let's grab Harley. The trailer for the... Oh, right, that was today, right? Was it, Wolfie? Is it an animated show? I'm assuming it's an animated show. I just don't understand why we don't dive onto the back spots sometimes. Like they're getting free damage off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, Finny. Anime series comes out on the 6th of April. Okay, nice. Very good. April's going to be pretty good. We get 7.5, FanFest, and good old Darth Maul. But probably Zera. I can't imagine it's going to be a whole slew of them, but we'll probably get a handful more. They said that the raid for Northhorn is going to be deeffable. So I guess that's going to be the appeal for that as well. I'm assuming it's going to be more CEs, more of the same, more fates, more loots and all that. So I can't imagine it's going to be a ton. At least not what we had initially. Because, like, what else is there, right? Maybe I go into a cold crescent tonight. It's fine, Corey. I went pretty hard on it. And I'm saving myself for... I need to go back in just for the sake of getting my... I need that right side of gear. But I mean, I went pretty hard on it. I'm at almost 500. I'm at 300 thingies, CEs. I did my 500 fates. It's just a matter of... I want that so badly. Infamy of Blood. For clearing Fork Tower. Wolfie, when are you going to carry me through Fork Tower? 50 times, but Infamy of Blood is a pretty good title there for that. Obviously, doing it once gets you the mount. Critical, I'm at 296, so I'm almost there. I was actually going to go to 500 for CEs in the OC, but then I was like, wait, we're going to get enough North Horn. It's probably going to carry over because the Bozia one is the same. The Bozia one is just do 500 CEs in anywhere in Bozia as a whole, right there. So, yeah. Went pretty hard too, but I can't remember where I left off. I know I had a lot of the jobs leveled. Yeah, I have every job leveled up except for the 3 new ones. So I need to do those 3 new ones and get them. I don't know how to get them. It means I need to do gold farm, but considering the best way to go do gold farm is, I know Finny wants to do gold farming at some point as well, is going in solo as a tank. Can I go into another data center's Oculent Crescent, or is that not allowed? Because if so, I will go to Oceania and solo tank gold farm there. Looking at your achievements, thinking they reset. You're on your all. Yeah. But yeah, look, listen. Finny wants to do gold farming. She also wants to do Eureka. What if we look at Eureka right now? What if is there a train going? They're all doing CEs for items. I'm willing to go look. I don't mind waiting for some solo farm. There was no one doing it because they're all trying to get the chest to get to the right side. That makes sense. Listen, I'm gonna do some stories, but I'm willing to do, like, you know, the odds are there's not a lot going on there. But what if there was? Actually, I'm gonna log on tonight and tell me what you want to do. I got all the things to do. Yeah. Solar farms died on your data center since pot farming is more lucrative and lower effort. Yeah. I suppose you can get gold out of the pots now too, right? Didn't they change that or something? Like they can now get more gold from elsewhere? I fooled you, Corey. Welcome to Solo Nice Guildhest FC. Our Guildhest static? It's true. Got him. Hey look, fake Kleshyahaha is right here. Let's see what Pagos is like. Is there a tracker? Eureka, my beloved. Yeah, I've been working on Eureka's there. I've been coming back in here and seeing what do. Cause I need to. I don't need to, but I want to do relics and all that. That needs to be an emote. That needs to be. An emote 100%. Who even is here? Player search. Oh, I think it might be a fresh instance. It's not necessarily a bad thing. That does mean we can fresh or dead. Probably fresh. There's only one other person. They've only been here a few minutes. Prep Cassie. Jesus. I need my Eureka tracker. Eureka tracker. By the way, the person that came up with the Eureka tracker, bless their fucking hearts. New Pagos tracker. Alright, so we can't touch King Artho, Had Hayosh, or Cassie for 253 minutes. But you can pop other things. Where my friends at? Where the homies at? Just about the amount of people in Animals right now, gross. Gross. This is more than likely a fresh instance, so it's gonna be a hot minute. That's because there's not going to be any blizzards for 253 minutes, so we're being locked out by weather. But we can do all the other things. Honestly, Finny, if you're going to tank and you're comfortable tanking this, now that you got levels, I'll just DPS. Oh no, my glamour! No, Yoshida-san, how could you? Oh god, look at my 2-pixel chest piece here. Jesus Christ. This thing removes your hat, by the way. We can start off with, we need to kill Yukinkos. I know Max is in the fucking zone. You and your fucking weapon, man. We can go start, we could prep Louis, I guess. Louis just at night, right? But that's a pain in the ass. I mean, we could do Horus. Where's Horus at? Where would Horus be? I don't know. I forget where Horus spawns. Okay, where's homeboy at? No, I don't want to do Horus from 2520. Okay, where's 2520? 2520 is... Oh, he's in this cave right here, really? The mole beds? I mean, we could go big or we can go for the smaller ones. What do you guys think? Egypt? How dare you? Is Louis up? No, but we can prep him. It is nighttime, and it is... We can prep him. I'm not sure we could trio Louis. We probably could, actually. I'm going to right side drops mostly, but both blood. I need magic. Oof. How do you get down here? Do you have to come all the way up here and then drop down? I forget. I need to drop down like over here to get to Louis. I forget how to get down there. Oh, fuck it. Let's go up here and kill crabs. No, wait, we can't spawn the crab, right? King Artho can't be spawned yet. We can go kill, let's go kill some Pagos billy goats. Fuck it. Geothermal. I think the billy goats are over here somewhere. If I understand it, find billy goats, kill billy goats, get their boss billy goat, beat up boss billy goat. Where are the billy goats at? Let me just look this up instead. Surabhi. Alright, Surabhi is at 1018. Really? Alright, yeah, so it's down to the south from us. I should bring Faye along. She's logged in, so it's not like I don't... Ah, no, go away! Ow. That's a weird looking billy goat you got there, Max. Wait, did I just train Max with a Valley Manticore? My bad. Hey, thanks for the free light. Alright, round up the goats. Silence of the goats. Let's go. Wait, how does Black Mage play at this level? We're about to fucking find out. Oh, it plays terribly is what it plays at this level. Goats are alright. Ice. I'm gonna teleport back and switch over to ice. That way I can actually kill these much faster. I'm not about to sit here and not be optimized. Link the thing? Sure. This is, again, this is a fresh one, so it's not necessarily good or accurate. I need earth, right? Is what I said. Wait, what do I need for them? What element is strong against those the goats? I've already forgotten. I would think that they're earth based. Yeah, they're earth elementals, so what would be strong against earth? I've already literally streamer brain. Infinity Max, if you can let me know. It'll say on your little elemental grid. Water, thank you. Full water, let's go. We have to kill a bunch of these, but that's fine. And that's what we're here. That's Eureka for you. We kill them until their boss spawns, and then we kill their boss. Welcome to early aughts MMO gameplay. Exhilarating. So this is Eureka. This was made in the vein of EverQuest of Final Fantasy XI. Those old school MMOs where you have to kill things to do literally anything. There's more over here. So look, can't you right click on the enemy and select offensive? Can you really? I thought you had to be at the board thingy to reset it. Now they die in 2 nukes. I'm doing like 10k more damage per. One more job left to master. Very nice. I used to have a thingy. Do my macros tell me what to do here? It says Magia Defense Target Magia Auto. There's more billy goats back here. They spawn so fast. Oh, since when is that a thing? Neat. Thank you, Iggy. At Freelancer 15, assuming the rest are mastered, you can one button for all party buffs. Interesting. Pull them all. They won't tether. Yep, they fucking died. They're dead. I forget what other one. I think you can pull the boxes, and there's another one that the boxes spawn here. So we just go goat box, goat box, goat box. Is to the Kimberly Bishop P. Just patch that in. Imagine. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. We don't have to kill any more goats. The goats, the crimes against goats have ended. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to free XP. Give me a second while I get Faye here. I forgot to update my relic grind spreadsheet. Oh no! Do you know where you're at for that? I never thought to do a spreadsheet. I just went down the line of what was available. Alright, and you can put whenever you want. I don't know that anybody else is here. Is anybody else in the zone? Player search. It's literally us and in the scales, and they're level 21. Fuck them up, let's go. Don't expect anything from Faye, by the way. I'm gonna have to find out. It's easier these past two expansions, the first two expansions. Oh, no, it's terrible. I just go to, what's it called? The replica vendor and hope that, which you can't really do with, like Bosnia and whatnot, because it's all fucky. I think you have to like finish X tier in order to get access to the previous iterations or something. Good job, team. Alright, let's destroy the boxes over here. There's another one of the boxes. So that was Sura. Let me mark it on the tracker. Pop. And killed. Alright. Easy peasy. That was 425 KXP, by the way. That's bonkers. Team bald cap, team bald cap. Yeah, the boxes. The boxes can spawn one here as well. I think. I'm pretty sure. Which one is this? We're gonna prep crab. Crab won't spawn for. We're not going to get the weather for crab for like another hour or two. 0. So we can't even get crab. King Artho is fogs in 147 minutes. Actually, it's not these boxes. There's a box one, but it's not these boxes. Yeah, that sucks. Listen, it's right there on the tracker. You guys can look too, so you guys can see. The tracker doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a box boss. It's just... Oh, I didn't even invite poor Faye into the group. My bad. My bad, Faye. No, Faye is in the group. What the shit? Oh, that's cause... Never mind. It's a sequence thing. Sure, there you go. So I don't know, what do we want to prep here? I know there's a handful down in this region, so we go down to the Val River Valley. Let's see what we got there. We could do Elder Mina. Yeah. Where are those, Max? Lead on. Honestly, Max, if you got places to go, let me know and we'll go there instead. Down the cliff here? Gotcha. Dang, it's not down cliff, that's dang cliff, Max. I was here to look pretty and be a tank, and you do it well. Oh, is that killing the Yukinkos? Okay, you can kill the... Look how cute they are with their little hats! Oh my god! They're gonna die. Wait, wrong ledge. Oh, Max is going for the big ones? Did I fuck it up? Hey Max, I want to come down here and kill the Yukinkos so we can get the one here. This is the Snow Queen. May as well do it. It's here, it's low level. Unfortunately, we don't get like XP from this. We don't get to double dip. But I mean, the NM itself will be worth it. This is what I was hoping for out of Eureka, by the way. Of being able to just get most of the empty instances and do what I want with my friends. Let me see. And make sure this is actually the spawn for this. It does say Yukinkos. The Snow Queen. Make sure we're killing the right thing. $21.26 for the Snow Queen, so I'm guessing that these aren't it. $21.26 is... Yeah, we aren't. This isn't it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this game. I can kill these off though. Max is going to the base and going to teleport up there, I'm guessing, to the crystal. Listen, I'm a bit rusty on this. It's been a very long time. Max is going to the Elder Mina? Yeah. I'm going upstairs, get the crystal, drop down at the right spot. I mean, I'm assuming just show up and kill stuff. That's how it all works. It's just, is it the middle drop off or towards the frozen forge? I'm assuming you're talking about the Minotaur. Is it the Minotaur? I think it's the Minotaur. Middle overhang, gotcha. Gotcha, I know where we're going. You want to go to geothermal? Unless, wait, did Max go elsewhere? No, Max is right there. Yeah, go to geothermal and then we'll drop down in the middle and go bust up some Minotaurs. That's where the level 29 quest takes you. The thing that got me stuck in Bozio 1 is the second to last step, time-worn artifacts from Delaware surviving that deep dungeon. Yeah. Thankfully, because a lot of, what's it called? Deep Dungeon, I have plenty of those, Corey. The thing that got me was castrum lactose intolerance, because I can get one each per, what's it called? Alliance Raid, Crystal Tower series, right? So I could do 15 Crystal Towers, or I could do 3 castrums to get it, but then getting bodies for castrum. Need to cap Cosmo credits before Tuesday. You do. You do, Wolfie. Gotta get crafting, gathering. That's where it got me. That's my big step. Look, Corey. I have all the Bozia quests right here. So if I do any of that content, I'll get drops. But lactose intolerance is that castrum is just. That's the thing. It's 5 per. I hate you so much, box. I'm sorry. I gotta go drop this off somewhere. We're gonna read off with the Bozia Relics. Yeah. So as soon as I unlock a quest, I kept it. So I can progress some of these to the end, but I can't because of that one particular roadblock with the castrum. As I'm new too, I have them all open, so at the end stuff I was like, oh, piece of candy, yeah. It's the best way to do it for Bozia. It's honestly the way to do it. All right, so go over here. So wait for a bit. No, did y'all win? No, God no. We got rolled. Did anyone ever win in PvP? Not in front lines, no. Minotaurs. The person who golfs does, it's true. That person is they win at everything though. Do I need to tank these? Finny's at 31. It'll be a little rough, but Mexicans can cover your heals. I'll kill them quick, so it's not that big of a deal. Just be mindful that they are 4 levels higher than you. These are also... Ah, that's so cool! It makes a funny little sound. It makes my brain happy. It's well, Yoshi P. Yeah, no, literally, he's so good to us, Iggy. Yoshi P provides. It's a good thing he's watching. Because otherwise, is there a limit on that? On how many times you can do that? Because back in my day, we couldn't do that. I'm just putting that out there. Back in 2000, yes as in there is a limit, or yes as in it's always been there and I'm a dumb bitch? The big number in the middle of the Magia board. Oh, I thought that meant how many Magia I had. I hate this game. Wait, you didn't know you can change it on the fly? Stony, I've done everything in Eureka 9 years ago. It's been a minute. 8 years ago. We'll be kind of give it 8 years. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've cleared BA. I've done it all, but it has been a hot minute since I've done any of this. You learned how to eat like 500 years ago and you're still eat. Yeah, but there's no fucking stupid Magia window required for eating, is there? It's just grab and shove. It's like college all over again. Oh, you wanna step up, fool? Let's go. Last trip Demon Uni? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm gonna get over here on the tree. ×2. Remember, I am 2 boxing, so. Ready to go. I'm assuming we kill the ad first, or we just burn the boss down. Just as an instance, nice. Let's fucking go. And like, listen, the way I do it is, unless somebody asks for a thingy, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Unless you come in asking for a tracker, yeah, I'm good to just keep on pulling. Asking for a tracker has intent behind it. Also, having a hardcast foul? What am I, in the Dark Ages? Jesus, sorry, it's a Black Mage thing. Is Louis up? No, but we could prep him if we wanted to. Is it foul? No, it's fair. I mean, that is some good light right there. Jesus. Also, 500 KXP? Yes, please. Alright, Max, where we're going next? I am now... This is Max's work now. I'm just here to DPS and mooch XP. Congrats, Max. You have a job now. Let's go. That was... Who was that? Did you already mark it on the thingy? That was Minther. Alright, I marked it. We're good to go. Where are we going next, Max? Until fitting not to interrupt the cast for more XP. Your red alert? Nice. Ow! Fight just got blasted in the back of the head. I look at the Shadowbringer relics. They're very nice, Stony. They're very nice, but goddamn. I have to kill that. No, it might leash. They would have leashed. Maybe. Free XP. We should also probably... Fuck, I didn't pop a potion for this. Okay, well, that's fine. You have all of them to recollection, bitter memory, finish 3 of them, just a lot of grind. Yeah, I mean, again, if we could do Castrum, lactose intolerance via Duty Finder, it wouldn't make it any easier. But if you Duty Finder it across all of a region, then we could probably, you know, crank that out a little bit easier. It's just weird, and their need to make entry weird is weird, if that makes sense. But I get it, Sony. And you know what? I'll say this. And again, it's all to personal preference. But the Shadowbringer Bozia relics at step 4 or 6 are gorgeous. Final step, it's okay. Not my jam in particular, but heads up, not streaming it again today. I think if I talk too much, I'll make your reflux worse. So, oof. Reflux is bad enough as it is. Don't make it worse. Look after yourself, Max. Always more important. I think the kettle goes up to 9, right? Final step is gorgeous. The matte replicas of them. Interesting. Hey, look, I can switch this to offensive. Did you know that? Look at that. That's so sweet. Look at that. It's so cool. Pinche antiquated ass system game. Who thought that was neat? Let me do that at all times. The floating candy crystals. Those candy crystals make me so mad for no. It's not. It doesn't make any sense for them to make me angry, but here we are. Well, there's a big dude right behind me. Humbaba padding our way, by the way. I don't get why they call him a sag. That dude is that thing. Ain't nothing sagging there. I like how I rate through the tomato before I can even come up with the joke for my dumbassery. I'm ready to go whenever. Don't mind me, just a bunch of dudes behind me. That's a bit of a jerk move. I'll take that. Alright, a sag dead. Neat. This sag is a monstrous demon, so hideous that his presence alone makes fish boil alive in the rivers. A zag is a personification of winter, cold, and sickness in Sumerian mythology. Gotcha. Interesting. Eureka facts with Sander. I just stopped there, my bad. Hey, Solo, don't look now, but... By the way, I'm gonna need a ridiculous amount of light anyway, so I'm always down for this. They announced another Star Wars show. Yeah, the Darth Maul show. Darth Maul show should be pretty neat. I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with him. I wonder how much light total you need to farm all the relics. It actually tells you in the wiki. Here, let me get that information for you. It actually tells you. You need 465 frosted protean crystals. So that's 465 light. It also tells you how many other crystals and how many Louis ice. Hey, you want to do Louis 150 times? No, it's 2 per. So it'd be less than that. You want to do Louis 38 times? I can't even do anything for the zone for relics. Yeah, need those animals crystals. People ask for older relics to be backported. I mean, I can see why. I can certainly. They don't even have to do anything fancy with the system. They just have to, you know, make it be less number. Remove a 0 off the end. Just. But your answer is a lot. To finish my Shadowbringers relics, I need 135 loathsome memories, 195 time-worn artifacts, and 210 raw emotions. I mean, some of those aren't too bad. Like, genuinely. Like, I think there's when you get one, like, bitter memories are from leveling roulette, right? You get one a day. So there are ways to make it slightly easier. It's just not what I would call fun. Especially if you're leveling things up. I mean, add new jobs. No, fuck that. Stop giving me more work. Wait, do we get more achievement points for it? Do we get more achievement points for it? Because if we get more achievement points for it, then, you know. Your current numbers are 2, 1, 31. Very nice. That's quite nice, actually. But yeah, I mean, it's just, and this is what I mean. I like the system now. I know people are complaining, it's just a farm of currency. Yeah. You want to do this shit again for every single relic? If you're saying yes, you have problems. go to a therapist. I kid, obviously. But I'm sure there's some people that would absolutely love to have this in every single expansion as the system, but there's a reason why they moved away from it. Is it nice to include it as a means for like OC and all that? Hell yeah, absolutely. It has a place there. But having it be this level of just bonkers level grinding it's a lot. See, but I can't finish one weapon because then I can't have the quest again. Exactly, Stony. See, you're on the they got you in the treadmill like me and Corey. I think Dawn Trails is kind of nice with how they're doing it. Yes. You do this one step once and you're involved in. I wish it would involve OC more. Like, that'd be nice. That's my only complaint there. But then subsequent ones being a substantial grind, by the way, to get those many. Bye, Max. Oh, you're gonna get the thingy? You have the thingy to get gold? Because you can only get silver unless you have the thingy for this. Max wants him that hat. Max, if you get the hat, I'm gonna be very upset. I never got the hat. I like a bonkers level grind at first and easier steps. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so if I can hat. Don't you need like 5 of the lenses or something? What do you need for that? I would have probably done it more if there was an actual pity system. If you just didn't get drops for the demis, yeah, I mean that's fair. I know that I chose to go under an immense grind, and so I got all my stuff that way. What is an Asuna? What's it look like? Got it. Nailed it. There's 27 runs of Catch 'em Like This, 65 level Originator runs, and 80 level 70 dungeons, or 27 Dalriata runs. Yeah. No, Sandra, why would you do that? Don't give Sony the numbers. Trading colors would be actually very nice. Even if it's like 5-1, right? Even at a terrible ratio, 4-1. It would have been nice if there was a pity system for that. You won't hear me complain about that. Yeah, so this is old school MMO style. We have to kill things to spawn things. When you kill enough things and the weather's right, you'll get the rare monster. You kill it for mega XP and all that sort of stuff. And then yay! But it is a lot. There'd be no reason for it to cost more. Just make it 1-to-1. I had like double the purple ones I needed, and there was a whole color I never saw, and I don't even know what the color was. I think the colors are red, green, and blue, which is the theme for our cooking stream this month. Whenever somebody resubs, you get to vote for our cooking stream. Benny, I got one for you. It's looking at me funny. Attempted segues. I also like the crafting system, where it made each new crafting relic faster to go more when completed. Yes, like I said, it's one of the reasons why I'm lauding Dawntrail as much as I am. The systems that have been set up are fun. Well, not fun, but they're fine. They're workable. It's an MMO. You give me a grind, I get to grind it out. Yay! Obviously the Atmas were different for everybody. Some people had a lot of bad luck. I just grinded an insane amount and got what I needed via that way. But the crafting system is fantastic. I'm cosmic exploration and what it does from start of the game to the end of the game, except for that one armor smithing recipe, it can go fuck itself. You know what I'm talking about? That armor smithing one? That one can go die in a fire. But overall, they did a pretty good job with it. I feel anyway. It'd be nice if there wasn't so much RNG at the EX Plus level recipe tier. Cause some of the RNG on those is, man, not being able to succeed to gold tier just because the RNG wasn't on your side never feels good. You can do everything right and it still fails. That's my one complaint about those particular recipes. There's one issue with cloud exploration, that you basically need to beat the game to unlock it. Yeah, Yeah, Screw just convinced me I will never actually do an RNG only grind to introduce ever again. Square's teaching you a lot about a lot of things that you might not want to do as a gamer. So see the message above. Okay, I wanted to check how much the item was and Behemoth's ones. What's it called? It's called like a lens. They're paying 6-7 mil for it. Jeez. It's like a lens, right? The optical hat. I mean, I can't wear an optical hat because it's a stupid fucking chest piece, but the Hakutaku eye clusters. Oh right, you need the various eyeballs. Yeah, fuck that. The side cluster, yeah. All right, when you're ready. The reader doesn't follow us. I think they. Oh, they should be invited to the party. I forgot that Max fucking abandoned us. My bad. I shouldn't be the party leader. Someone's on the way. Got you. All right, so that means that we have Hakutaku. Okay. The one for 3.7 on Balmung. Jeez. I have to play MMOs. I mean, you can play MMOs. It's just got to be the right MMO. It should probably be okay without. What level are they? We've got a lot of people. Well, we got more people. Oh, Kisara's here. All right, Kisara's. They tend to be in here a lot. When you start to recognize people's names, you know you've been here for too long. The person said they were on their way is already here, so I'm guessing we're good to go whenever. What is costing? There's an eye cluster, so you can never get gold credit on this fate unless you have certain eye clusters. Otherwise, it's always silver. And then you can get a hat that gives you better stats for the zone with that. Gives you haste and other stats. It's part of the BIS set, but watch out for that dragon. Yeah, it's pretty juicy. But then you can't wear it with the Kirin Osod because the Kirin Osod is it removes your hat as a caster. It doesn't as a melee. Where are we going to next, Max? That's for non-casters? Yep. Yup. Until I guess you get the +2 hat in Hydatos, maybe? I don't know. Alright, just driving my whale. Where'd Max go? Max is over here. No, that's Ritsu. Where are we? Market, Hakutaku. How do I shout out? Is it just the link I gave you, Finny? The tracker URL, or? I've never ran the tracker. I've always just followed it. I've never actually, so I can't edit it. But yeah, gotcha. Okay. It opened it to the one you're updating. Okay. I am at 6 lights, so I could probably do a couple more NMs before I have to go retrieve my light. Max is up there. Alright, geothermal it is. Let's see. Yeah, gotta go over here. This wheel ain't stopping for anybody. Especially those level 35 puppies. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Son of a bitch. I did go the wrong way. No, dragon! I'm so sorry. Hey, it's just me and... Hey, Max! Be careful. The dragon's level 40. Max level for the zone is 35. For reference. I didn't intend to do this, but I was going to do role quests and get those out the way since I still need to do them, as well as some other story-based content, but instead we sure are in Eureka. Think the achievement solo? I am, that's why my dumbass is here. That's why I'm here. Alright, the ferry's down there in the middle of the river. I'm not going down there. You're basically doing the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, ish. Kinda. I suppose. All right. Max is gathering them all up. Oh. Unlocking glams, yeah. I mean, the game really begins. I mean, Eureka really big. It takes off in Pyros, right? They shifted after Animos and Pagos, and it's not like it's rubber banding. Not like it's a massive shift, but like you can get your elemental armor until Pyros. You can't start it until there. If you want weapons, you have to work your way through Animos into these other zones. So, but I will say, like, I mean, I said it earlier, I'll say it again, is that I'm really glad that they haven't really gone back too hard in this. They tried it once and they got yelled at severely for trying it with OC, with Oculon Crescent, the most recent field content. Maybe it's because so many years have passed since it was Eureka that they thought that there wasn't as the first zone in particular. Like there isn't as much animosity left amongst the player base, and they tried it and they got yelled at. That's what they get. Lost actions do make a big change, but I hate lost actions so much, Sander. As a system, it just, nothing chaps my ass more than not getting. I have to go into castrum lactose intolerance just to get a pittance, maybe 5 or so of the really good clusters, if I'm lucky. You just need to use the essences. Yeah, I get that, and that's where I should be too, but between cluster farming and the Magia board, I'll take the Magia board any day. Any day of the week. Give me... Wait, Louis popped? Son of a bitch. Pack it up. We're gonna go do Louis. I don't know how to do Louis. It's been a hot minute. I mean, you have to... I mean, okay. I'll go this way. We're almost there anyway. What are they gonna do? Solo Louis before we get there? Probably not. Don't mind me. Jesus, that took a mouthful out of Harley. At least the dragon's on me and not everybody else. DPS essences on War in Pyros is silly. Sure is. I did like the versatility of those skills though, like full on. I just feel like the Bozia iteration wasn't as good. But the Eureka version in Pyros isn't bad. And more dragons are on the way. You know what? I'll try and find some more to aggro for you. None. We have to do a danger drop. A danger drop somewhere like over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Amongst these level 36s, 37s, and 38s. The Eureka was never balanced with raw intuition, being made OP in Shadowbringers. It's why I'm working on Warrior specifically, Sander, as my first weapon. Tank is very strong. Of course there's a dragon there. Why wouldn't there be a dragon at the drop-off? Or like Eureka's Black Mage final step? I've never seen it. I've never seen a finished Eureka relic. Alright, I'm gonna drop us off of this, Finny, and we can just RP walk down below. I think I have the finished Dragoon Spear, and I did not like. No, the end. I dislike the little Walmart outdoor patio plastic stickers. Make me so mad, Corey. Wait, those are for Bozia, not for Eureka. I don't know what Eureka looks like. Sorry, I hear relics in field contents and I immediately think of Bozia, final step, and Cowie's sorry, Faye, I keep calling her by the wrong name, is probably gonna die on this, and that's okay. Alright, I know how Max and Franco feel. Max only just gave you Cardia. The meme expands. Hey there, Louie. How's it going? Remember, food does count here, so eat your food. And Eureka potions heal for a lot. Alright, we're going, I guess. Well, he's dying fairly quickly, so that's good. That's not good, right? Okay, that could have been a lot worse. I think we just kill Louis at this point. Oh no! No, we're good. Thanks, Max. I'll take it. So with the bright light. Okay, I mean, we got 2 chunks of Louis. And also, speaking of things that I'm just going to return because I'm not going to walk past that dragon. I guess something is going on in OC. I logged on just to see where my OC armor was at. I got 5 party invites in a row. Must be Fork Tower time. That or people are just trying to group up. That was only worth 484 grand? Igloo Pop. Igloo? What's an Igloo Pop? Is it down there in the middle? I guess let me mark that since Louis is dead. Hola, Rosa. I've chosen the way of paying. Oh, this is Igloo over here. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Geothermal. We have chosen the way of paying today, apparently. And we're in Eureka. How's it going, Rosa? Hope you're feeling okay. What's going on, Tony? Good evening, homie. I hope you're also doing well. Igloo Pops sound like something I'd beg my mom for cash to buy from the ice cream truck in the early 90s. Seriously, though. Listen, that music starts playing, and we all out here looking for some Igloo Pops. First day you've not KO'd after work. Very nice. That's good to hear. Hopefully you can enjoy your evening then. That was very close. No, fuck you, drag. No, I don't want to kite. Okay. I have to kite this dragon away, obviously. What if? Oh my god! What if I kited this dragon to the other fucking dragon? What if? I hear him stomping. Right. What level are you? Finny is 34. 33? 32. 32. And get item from Louis? No. I think you have to be 35 for that to get the drops. Or have be on the quest line, I think. Hey, is that a dragon that's chasing Kisara? And Max right behind the dragon? Yeah, I think you have to be on the quest line, maybe? I got 2 ice right there, so that's nice. Faye didn't get it. I mean, why would she? She hasn't even done Animos. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that you get 2 per. Because then you also need Penny's Orb, which is another 5 of those as well. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm only gonna get 2 per drop. Oh, Stephanie. That's undead over there. I didn't aggravate because hurry! Because I am above the level for it. Oh, it doesn't hurt. He got a little snowman on his head. Look at that. That's actually very cute. And that's remarkably cute. Your 33 collection edition arrived. Nice! Oh, I'm so happy for you, Rosa. Listen, that collector's edition looked very, very pretty. Surreal got their Final Fantasy Tabletop RPG deluxe edition as well, so apparently today's the day where they ship it all out. You got a pop-up ad from Discord? That's kind of gross, Sander. Is it within 2 levels? Yeah. Max is telling me that Kisara is the Eureka nerd. Yes! They're in, look at their gear. They're in full everything. Full +2, full relic. They got all the shinies. It's okay, they're gonna inherit this half-dead instance anyway. We already killed like half the NMs here anyway, so it'll be fine. And we got Louis. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I gotta go cook dinner eventually, so. But is it pretty, Rosa? Is it everything that you wanted from it? It was for free, Discord Nitro. It's a really nice box. Nice. Everybody wants a nice box. The art book for Gustav's notebook is very high quality. Oh, it has Gustav's notebook in it? Oh, my heart, no. Not his notebook. Not his notebook. I got bonked. That's unfortunate. Where are we? Thank you, Max. Nice. I think I'm gonna stop there for Eureka for now, just because, you know. Let me get her out the way. I don't think I'll have time. I just noticed the baby igloos. Yeah. I don't think I'll have time for more unless something pops right now. Let's see. That was King Igloo, right? Yeah, so there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. You can see all his sketches and art pieces up to the place. Oh. Thank you for all your gifts. No, thank you. Thank you for coming out on a hey, mind the Eureka kind of moment. Instead of doing all the things I should have done. That's okay though. That's the beauty of MMOs. You can do different content and that's okay. I do need to go to the frozen. You still need animals? Yeah, same. I mean, you need like 7,500 animals crystals, so it's not like I'm not down for that. The reason why I'm working through Pagos right now and then Pyros is just so that I can get the +1s or whatever for the gear, because it does make it significantly easier. It is a big boost in damage and defensive capabilities. See about Palace of the Dead at some point? Yep. Excuse me, dragon. Stay EP. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the forge, which is all the way over here. Thankfully, because I am level 35, not most things don't aggro on me. I have to be in a super high level area or run past a dragon. Otherwise, everything just ignores me, which is nice. It's one of the perks of being at the cap. But I do need to get my crystals from the forge, because again, once you get to 9, that's it. It caps, which means you're wasting light, and that's a no-no. Considering how much you have to do just to get light, but this should give me level 2 of my axe, which I'm working on. And of course, there's a dragon here as well. But I have 6, and another 8 will put me at 14. I think it's 10 for this step, so I'll have 4 spares for the 3rd step. And then once I finish my Farsha Pagos +2, I can take it into Pyros. And then you have to do that for every single class that has a relic available for this expansion. Every single class. I mean, if you want them. You don't need to do this. You just can. I gotta sneak past the dragon. We're just gonna drop straight down and then go talk to Gerald. See what Gerald's got for me. I don't think I have to be warrior. I think he'll just take whatever I am. Whatever I pick, essentially. Where's he at? There he is. Hello, Gerald. Give me my goods. Augment Eureka weapon. Farsha Pagos. 7,500 crystals gone. Oh. It's 7,500 total crystals for every single fate. Sorry, relic. 7,500. You get like 18 per, or if you're lucky, for the higher level ones. It's a process. Meouch, meouch. That's a good glow though, I gotta lie. I don't like the base weapon, but the glow is quite nice. It's a fairly unique glow. You don't really see this kind of particle effect anywhere else in the game. It does change colors, you can see there. It sort of goes between two colors there. It's very nice. Alright, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back in 3 hours for the start of Mass Effect 3. But that'll be in 3 hours at 6 p.m. Eastern. Take care of yourselves, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.